Welcome to the Stellar Show, Fayette County TV, Channel 77, QCOM Breeze Life, myself, Ken Philibom. Fayette Friends alum, The Duke, and Stellar's Collectible Shop inside the legendary Uniontown Mall here, owner Victor Malik. Before we go any further, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, where it's about trust. With a wide range of autos to choose from, come see why generations have chosen us for their automotive needs. And I'm doing this with my eyes closed so I don't have to hear that I'm reading from something there. So but once again, Mike Kelly Toyota, thank you for sponsoring the show. And you know what, providing the Fayette County with good, reliable vehicles. But what do you got going on here? Let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah, guys, this card came to me in a collection probably a month and a half ago. Several people have looked at it. They're interested in purchasing it. I cannot tell what it is. We'll have Rick take a closer picture of this and overlay it. But this is one of the best looking Roberto Clemente cards I've ever seen. It's probably twice the size of the old 89 Bowman card, and it is numbered on the back. We've done extensive research trying to locate this card. If any of you guys out there who know this kind of stuff could give me any insight on it.
I think I might have figured this out. I think that might actually be one of those old bookmarkers.
But why would you limit the bookmark to
I don't know. I'm just
one of 1,000?
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this card right here throughout the show, and if anybody has any information on it, give me a call or text me better at 724-610-0548 or stop up at the store.
And you know, that's a good number to put down if you're ever to like a stadium and you're just filling out whatever you have to get the free shirt.
You're an idiot. Boy, did I walk into that
Yes, you
one.
did.
Absolutely. But everybody knows I don't pay attention to text or phone calls.
That is true. But speaking of walking into the traps, let's talk about the trap the Steelers walked into Thursday night. Thursday night on the road, Mike Tomlin, he's about as productive as James Franklin in those situations.
The thing I want to remind everybody, do the 1-800-GAMBLER at the end, not at the beginning,
both.
is when you guys are making bets, the NFL and bookies want you to bet smart. Bet with what you think is going to happen because nobody wants to bet dumb. So, prime example of Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. You looked at the game, the spread was what, 13.5?
I don't remember, but it was high. It was in the Steelers' favor.
So Tomlin's 0-6 on Thursday nights. Everything told you
on the road
to bet Cincinnati.
No, he's good at
home. In your
home.
mind, you're going to sit there and go, I've got to bet the Steelers. There's no way they can lose this game. The league basically gave you a free game to bet. I fell for it again. Bet stupid. People want to complain that they bet the smart way and lost. That's what you call a bad beat. Always bet the team that doesn't make sense. You'll win more.
I couldn't risk any of Duke's Nuggies, so I didn't touch any of that.
I'm just saying, that's just a way to look at betting where you have a chance to win.
Yeah, and we'll get into a little bit more of that when we do our picks. But so as far as, just what else?
The overall of the game? What's your impression right now of TJ Watt?
Same as it was before, but maybe a little. I would have rather seen him traded somewhere for a third-round pick than get that contract.
Did you get the same vibe that I did? That once he realized he was double teamed, he basically quit the play.
Look, I'll even go back further. Take away the stupid dance, change his last name, and tell me he's only worth $10 million.
With what I saw on Thursday night, I don't know if the man was injured. I don't know what happened there, but Nick Herbig got the majority of the plays. TJ only played 20 plays.
Yeah, and you know what?
Game. Like I said, is there something wrong there that they haven't told you?
Because honestly, I've seen Watt get credit for sacks, because he was the closest guy or whatever. Like that one year that he tied Strahan. Look, there was like 5 sacks that he got credit for, in my opinion, that he probably shouldn't have.
But shouldn't you be able to look at a $40 million a year player and he be able to beat a double team? Isn't that what $40 million says about you?
40 should be beating triple.
That's kind of what my
AB
point
used
is
to
right
beat triple
now.
coverage.
Exactly.
So do cartwheels.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and the Steelers didn't pay him half of what they
they're
paying TJ
and
right now.
You know what? Granted, now without getting into the other part of that, but no, I'm with you though. The thing with TJ Watt, I think he's overpaid, and I think he's more hyped than he is. Yeah,
it didn't look good on Thursday on that, and that was a game that the Steelers would have really benefited from winning. They've got a tough stretch coming up. The next
No,
three
they do.
games
They
are
do, which is why they needed to win. They needed that win.
the Packers. What, the Colts?
Packers. No,
and Chargers.
I think Packers, Colts, Chargers. Yeah, 2 of the 3 are Sunday night games.
Wow.
Yeah, the Chargers will be Sunday night in
San Diego.
Los Angeles.
Close.
Whatever. Yeah, one of them somewhere out there where the weather is warmer than it is here. For now, at least. Then also, the Colts. That's a Sunday afternoon game. I plan on going to that one. I'll probably be at the Packer one too. I haven't decided yet. I put my ticket out there if someone wants it, but that's within confines of a group. But yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling. Anyway,
Doing a great job.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, right.
The one thing I want to go back and look at is the fact that I called this back before training camp, that Aaron Rodgers' arm is unbelievable for the size and the age that he is. There has to be something going on there. He threw a football 70 yards in the air on the last play of the game.
I told you all through camp, like his arm looked great.
It's just amazing to me to watch the guy throw the football. And I think right now, with what the Steelers have done in the past under Mike Tomlin, Aaron Rodgers kind of trumped that, because if that was last year without Rodgers, the Steelers lose that game by 3 touchdowns.
Well, and I'll tell you another thing too that I said during camp that kind of got like some eye rolls. I still believe this now, and I think he's actually proving it. I thought Rodgers' arm looked better in training camp than Ben's arm ever looked. And that's not a knock on.
That's how you get MVPs.
But for the record, that's not a knock on Ben.
No, Aaron Rodgers' arm is just a freak of nature.
That's what separates. Yeah, like Ben's great, but Rodgers is elite. I
would love to see Aaron Rodgers in the offseason throw a baseball at a radar gun just to see what he could do.
Maybe they gotta get him. They should get him to maybe throw an opening pitch at some point.
Yeah, I just would love to see if he could hit 100. Because 70 yards is ridiculous. I went back and watched some of the old quarterback competitions at the Pro Bowl.
Those were fun.
70 yards. That's Brett Favre at 25. Cordell.
Yeah.
Those were young kids throwing, and Rodgers' pass would have probably won that competition.
Rodgers is man. I love watching him when he just sniffed that smelling salt, walked out there, led that one drive.
And the one thing I think that this is getting a lot of publicity right now, the one thing that happened in that game is Aaron Rodgers has rejuvenated Broderick Jones. If you go back and watch when Rodgers is scrambling, Broderick Jones, instead of standing there like a little bit last year, is running to hit somebody. So he jumped on his back. I get that.
Yeah, the only hits I saw him making was on his own quarterback.
Broderick Jones has played better this year. I think him and Rodgers, I think he's rejuvenated with Rodgers as quarterback.
So he went from being a pile of garbage to just garbage.
He's better than that. He's better than a pile of garbage.
No, that's why he's just garbage now instead of a pile.
I'm a little bit happy
his
with
talent,
him.
That is. I'm not knocking the human being. I just look. I mean, how many times he's mastered the Olay block.
How many times has Rodgers been sacked this year?
I haven't counted.
The numbers have to be down from last year. Neither have I. I thought you might know the answer.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
but I think the line play
he's
is
running
better.
more than he should be.
It's football.
For what's invested in that offensive line. But I'll tell you what, though, before we go to commercial, how about Freiermuth? He shut some people up.
Number one on the list was I said a lot of bad about him.
Well,
I
you know
wondered
what,
what's going on.
Oh, the one clown locally that's, that said Pickett's would be the next Montana race.
Wow.
It was, that expert, for whatever reason, why that man's still employed is why that channel's a joke. But anyway, that said, like, he was dogging Freiermuth, saying, like, how can they give him all this money, blah, 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 this and that. Then Freiermuth went out and did what he did. So right there to Freiermuth.
Sometimes it is just game, Penn State. Sometimes it's just the way the game plan is put in that players don't get.
Well, that's it. Sometimes
much.
It's like, hey, that matchup ain't going to work, so we got to focus over here.
Yeah.
But, we're going a little long for this first segment. We'll be back after this.
Costumes, candy, and a whole lot of spooky fun. It's Fayette County's Halloween Parade in downtown Uniontown. Mark your calendars for Wednesday, October 29th. Lineup begins at 5 and the parade steps off at 6. Bring your costumes, bring your friends, and get ready for floats, music, and Halloween excitement for the whole family. Don't miss Fayette County's Halloween Parade, Wednesday, October 29th. For more info, contact the Fayette Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to the Stellar Show, Fayette County TV, Channel 77, Q-Con Breeze Line. Myself, Ken Philibom, Fayette Friends alum, the Duke, Stellar's Collectible Shop inside the Uniontown Mall owner, Victor Malik. And once again, thank you, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, for sponsoring this wonderful program of ours.
Speaking of sponsorships and programs, don't forget, guys, Bryce will be here tomorrow. We're putting in the final preparations for the card show that's going to be here the day after and the Saturday following at Christmas here in the Uniontown Mall. We're going to have a bigger show than we had last time. All the preparations will be done, so the flyers will be circulated this weekend. Check your phones, check your emails. You're going to be getting information about the shows.
Is Bryce doing like a signing or something up
This
there?
is a big shot, man. Him and Mark, these are big timers.
You said don't forget. Like I don't.
I want you to mark the calendar. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
Speaking of a big deal, you
take your
guys
word
might
on it.
want to watch our show next week because we got a Halloween surprise
Yeah,
coming.
we'll have some fun
We're
with
in
that
the
a little.
planning stages of that as well.
But speaking of fun, I cracked it a little bit because I knew we've always been struggling, but got some stuff from here from Mean
Oh
Dean.
my!
So we got this is in the first phase here.
What is this?
We got a team issue jersey. It's blank. We got it's not Bobby Brister, but this is going to get touched up here in a few weeks, and so there's going to be some fun customization that happens with this.
Let me see this.
Yes, sir. Check it out.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh yeah, that's team issue.
This is 90s,
yeah,
right?
it's probably
97.
Yeah, I would bet that's about right.
Who was
Yep.
the kicker back then?
Let's see. They would
Sweesom?
no Norm Johnson.
Norm Johnson.
Yeah, it would have been Gary Anderson, Norm Johnson. Get 3 points off of Johnson's toe.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is tough.
So, but that's going to be getting an update here in about a week or two. That'll be fun to. So stay tuned locally for that. So, yeah.
That is a big
all right.
deal,
So
right
let's
there.
have some fun here. We got
Are more of these available?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Get a hold of. Just get on the Steelers site. Email Dean. I'll see if I'll get his email up here if you're looking for a
that's cool.
specific number. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that. Yeah, that's that might be newsworthy when that gets touched up. We'll leave it at that. And we got some Jersey Fusion. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look at
Speaking
that.
of Friarmouth,
Speaking of the devil.
So this is actually, I believe that's the playoff game that year against the Chiefs.
Kansas City?
Yeah. That was the game where T.J. Watt gave up a 1-yard touchdown pass to a lineman.
Ouch.
And they should have gave him more money then.
Flip the card over for a second. The QR code on there, does that take you to give the information on the game?
It gives you some of it, yeah.
Because sometimes when you hit those QR codes, you get a discount on the next box that you want to
So
buy.
that one was number 20 out of 49. Yeah, that's cool. Either way. Yeah, that would have been, and that's cool that too. They actually got the Chiefs in the background, so that is from that playoff game. So
Good card.
Yes, sir. Well, speaking of good card, how were your picks last week? Because I didn't really follow
I
up.
did absolutely atrocious, and
Probably did
again, 1-800-GAMBLER. Had 2 parlays, lost every game. So
my.
it's not been a good year for me as far as picking goes.
Keep
so
your money.
bet the opposite of what I tell you today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna-
gambling sites going broke is not a bad thing.
I only bet $2 parlays. Okay, let's go on to the college football schedule for this weekend. Kind of a weak week. The first game, basically the highest, totals there are. Well, that was a mess. Cut that, Rick. Number 8, 6-1. Ole Miss is given 5.5 to Oklahoma, who is 6-1 as well. The over is 54.5.
I like the Sooners, and I'll take the under.
I'm going with Lane Kiffin and the over in that game. Next, we go to Missouri with Bo Probolo and potentially the new coach of Penn State with Eli Drinkwitz. 6-1 Missouri, coming off of a hard-fought loss against Alabama, where they only lost by 3, is playing V-Build, who had that big win last week, both 6-1. Missouri is getting 2.5 from Vanderbilt. 52.5 is the line. You're up.
Vanderbilt's on a roll. I like what I'm seeing out of them. I'll take them, and I'm going to stick with the under.
I'm going over in this game because I did watch most of the Vanderbilt game, and that quarterback they have is pretty special.
That team just solid, yeah.
And I think Missouri pulls the upset off here. I'm taking them straight.
Okay.
So next we're going College Station in Texas, Texas A&M, number 3 team in the country, playing a team that's reeling right now. Brian Kelly's probably the next one to get fired at LSU. They're 22 in the nation and 5-2. 2.5 LSU is getting at home with 47.5.
Yeah, A&M's, they're pushing for the playoffs, and they're going to get there. LSU's just a bump in the road. Though they're gonna
lay down.
Yeah,
LSU.
they're just in the way. That speed bump ain't slowing them down. I'll take A&M, and I'll take the over.
Texas A&M 7-0, one of the 6 undefeated teams in the country right now.
I got to guess the other ones, right?
That's what. Give me a second. I got to pick. I'm taking Texas A&M to stay undefeated, and I'm going over in that game. So now there are 6 undefeated teams in college football right now. Ken doesn't know who they are. He's going to guess.
I'm going to guess. Well, Ohio State and Indiana.
Correct.
So, okay, so we got them out of the way. Miami lost, so they're out of that. Oh, wow. So, to the best of my knowledge, there's no undefeated team in the SEC right now. I think they're all so let's I could be wrong on that.
You are wrong on that.
Okay, so Georgia.
Georgia had us a loss.
That's right, they have a loss. Okay, so we'll take another stab at this. Hold on. So let's go through the SEC here.
This is tough.
Yeah, it really is. It can't be Tennessee.
No, Tennessee's lost.
Yeah.
I think they have 2 losses, as a matter of fact.
So we got 3 so far. Hold on here. Let me. I won't.
I know Mike Fazenbaker's watching this right now and is yelling at me that I didn't know how many losses Tennessee has, but we're moving on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I won't.
SEC team.
There's one SEC team that's unbeaten right now.
This is almost painful.
There's no way it's South Carolina.
This is painful.
Yeah, just give me that one.
So the SEC team?
Yeah.
The last game we just picked. Texas A&M.
But I said them.
No, you said Indiana and Ohio State on
No,
this.
I said Texas A&M, Ohio State, and Indiana.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
misinterpreted.
you're good. Okay,
Moving on.
you're good. So I got 3 more I got to pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's go around the horn here. Big 12. I'm going to guess BYU.
Correct.
Okay, I
got
knew they
BYU.
were
You got
up there.
2 left.
Okay, so
If you get the last one, you really pay close attention to college football.
well, I know there's one of the. It's not Tulane, is it?
No.
I was just saying
Not
they have
Tulane.
a loss, but they were playing good. Just give them to me. I don't want to waste.
Georgia Tech and Navy.
I knew.
Navy's
Yeah,
undefeated.
you're right.
That's why
I was.
Navy's
you know
difficult.
what? I knew.
It's hard to even know what
Well,
conference
you know what? It's
they're
funny
in.
you say about Navy. There's a possibility that they can get into the playoffs and then lose to Army because I think the selection happens before that game.
Well, that would be
I know, awesome.
That would be fun.
So
Yeah, but to have Navy in the college football
yeah,
playoff
well, you know
would
what?
be
If
special.
they do their part, they should be in. But especially you're letting 12 teams in. I mean, yeah. So let's get to the NFL.
The NFL, the first game up, Cleveland Browns, 2-5 right now, are playing the New England Patriots. Cleveland is getting 7, 40.5.
I think Cleveland can win this, but I definitely think they cover. I'll take that. I'm going with the under.
Mike Vrabel and the Patriots, Drake May looks better and better every time. God help him if they ever get real wide receivers up there.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking the Patriots to win this game pretty big and over in that game. Next up is the Jets at 0-7. And congratulations to showrunner Adam. He finally broke the curse in our fantasy league
there you
this
go.
week. He finally won a game. The Jets, who we were using as a counterbalance or the
We're getting
equivalent,
tired, bud.
finally have
We're getting
not.
tired.
So the Jets are getting 6.5 from the Bengals, who are 3-4, 43.5. The game's in Cincinnati.
All right, so I'll take Joe Flacco. Look at that, good for him. The Bengals cover, and I'll take the over.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
After everything Flacco's done, is he a candidate for the Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's a fun one. Like him and like a Frank Gore. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
numbers are there. They've been, it's just.
If he could get the Bengals to the playoffs, that's pretty much That would almost make it where you have to take him into serious consideration, Hall of Fame later on.
I mean, he's in the
his numbers are good.
It's a fair conversation to have, but I think there's still the clock's still ticking. So let's see what it looks like at the end.
But when you look at statistics, Hines Ward would kind of be the wide receiver version of Flacco at that point.
Ward should be in. Yeah,
So then maybe Flacco
that's
too.
a joke that he's
but
not.
go with you're taking the Bengals,
Yes,
put
sir.
the points.
Yeah, and the over.
And the over. I have to agree with you on that one. The next one's confusing. The
I don't
Bears
think so.
at Baltimore are getting 6.5, 4-2 Chicago versus 1-5 the Ravens, and they have the score the over/under at 50.5.
So where I'm at, I like the under. And my understanding, Lamar Jackson still wasn't practicing, so I got to go Bears and under.
That's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, that's the only pick there.
Yeah, so that one's easy. The big one, Sunday night, NBC, 4-1-1, Green Bay comes to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's 4-2. They're really good on Sunday night. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll see.
Packers are getting 3.
After I'm done handing out candy, hi, Donnie, on Sunday, I might head down to go check this out.
Should be a packed house.
Yes, sir. Because that said, I think the Steelers, Tomlin's good in these situations. Packers aren't playing good, but I don't think they're playing good enough. I think Rodgers he's got to show them. So I think you're going to see a big game out of him, and I'll take the Steelers. I'm liking the over.
I like the exact opposite. I like the under in that. I do think this is going to come down to a 1-point game. And I have a bad feeling Tomlin's going to do something to screw this thing up with Rodgers fixing it at the end.
He
So
might be
you'll
onto
have
something
one of these
there.
drives where Rodgers comes back and fixes something Tomlin screws up.
Dodgers
Watch
and
out
Blue
for
Jays.
timeouts.
Dodgers and Blue Jays. What do you
wow.
got there? I can't bet against the Dodgers. I mean, the money ball.
I liked Seattle a ton as far as this went. George Springer is just one of those players who comes through in big situations. Toronto's got a team that could contend, but I see the Dodgers winning this thing in 6.
That's about where I'm at. I'd agree with that. Maybe 5.
Depending on, Ohtani, the break might have slowed him down, or cooled him off a little bit, but the guy's just money.
Speaking of break, we'll be back after this.
Costumes, candy, and a whole lot of spooky fun. It's Fayette County's Halloween Parade in downtown Uniontown. Mark your calendars for Wednesday, October 29th. Lineup begins at 5 and the parade steps off at 6. Bring your costumes, bring your friends, and get ready for floats, music, and Halloween excitement for the whole family. Don't miss Fayette County's Halloween Parade, Wednesday, October 29th. For more info, contact the Fayette Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Stellar Show, Fayette County TV, Channel 77, Q Call Breeze Line, myself, Ken Philbom, Stellar's Collectible Shop in the Uniontown Mall. You're going to blow my gig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. Stellar's Collectible Shop inside the Uniontown Mall, owner Victor Bollick. Like I said, I got the Duke with me, Fayette Friends of Animals. Don't forget, it's the holiday season. There's a lot of good dogs and cats and shelters that could use a home. Go help them out.
Smart of the camera.
He's trying. He's just, the lights came on and they're a little too bright for him today. He's just, we need to get him some sunglasses. Right, look at that. And he wants his ear rubbies. But look at him. He loves that. Look at that. Look at that face. Anyway, let's get these pups and cats a good home for the holidays. And, another thing that's starting back up here is Hillbilly's Got Talent up at Hillbilly's in Donegal, PA. It's going to be starting back up November 12th. If you're interested in signing up and, showcasing your talents to potentially win something, you might see us up there judging, or, you know what, we might showcase our talents at some point. Who knows?
Oh, you don't want to hear me sing.
No,
Oh,
there's
so
others.
bad.
You know what? We need to do like a magic act.
Not bad.
Yeah,
No.
right. I'm going to make your money disappear from your hand to mine, right? But so what do we got going on here? You found a
One of my
stack
customers, a good one. I just met him, real good guy. Brought in a stack of pennants, and it's been a while since I looked through pennants.
So-
These are part of the collectible market.
And I'm glad you said that. So Cal U, they recently changed over, right? Or they?
Yeah, West Penn.
Okay,
or
so
Penn West.
Are they still the Vulcans?
I don't know.
Do they still have football?
Still, I think so.
I know they claim to, but I wouldn't really call that football.
Being a Penn State fan right now, I really can't take that shot.
No, I can because they're Division III.
No, there's some really neat pennants in here. Just giving you a little bit of a look through some of these. Go ahead, grab a couple.
Yeah, now this is a cool one here. These were always
Some of the
fun back
Super
in
Bowl
day.
ones. This is a duplicate.
Super Bowl 28.
And the thing, guys,
Cowboys
that you when you
and
price
Bills.
Cowboys Bills, was that
Sir.
the first one or the second one?
Second, part 2.
That's the one where Thurman Thomas lost his helmet.
Yeah.
The thing you have to pay attention to when you
Thank
look at pennants is were they ever tacked up on the wall. Some of these are unique because they have a circle to put the nail in the middle. But when you see
Marcy
the pin
Bogues.
marks, you look in the 3 spots that they're normally there. The price goes down considerably if they were ever pinned
See, right
up.
here, this here, I'd try to get Griffey to sign that.
That would be cool. Look at this.
This is cool. Yeah, but this one here would be one. This would be fun to get Yager and or Lemieux on.
Yeah, the Penguins. This is the back-to-back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, back-to-back
Or
on that.
Barrasso, Kevin Stevens, friend of the show.
Notre Dame.
yes, sir.
Some of these are actually really good looking.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we got the All-Star game here from '94. You have a good story from there.
Yeah, I have too many good stories from that. That was one of the great days ever. A couple Cleveland Cavaliers. These are pre-LeBron.
This would be expansion. This
I
been
would
the-
have to say that's the first one.
Yeah, it definitely is. I would bet a paycheck.
Some
on
of them
that.
have dates on them.
Yeah, like now, this would be fun. '92. That's Shaq's rookie year.
Yeah.
You get Shaq's signature
on that.
Barkley on this one. Frank Thomas or Bo Jackson on this one.
That's the
Yeah. Oh, here you go. You know what? He's easy to get to sign stuff. It's cheap too.
At one point, you could bid on eBay to spend the day with him. Whoever won got to go and hang out with Jose
I think you
Canseco.
can get
It
that
was
for lunch
actually a
now.
thing. Yeah. Cowboys again. Another Carolina. Another Notre
Hey, that
Dame.
Pitt one's not touching my jersey, is it?
No.
Okay.
Same here with a Michigan one. Cleveland.
Look at that crap on there.
There's another Pitt one. Sorry. Now this is unique. I can't think of the time frame on this, but I want to say this is 80s.
Late 80s,
This goes
early
back
90s.
away
Yeah, these are
on the
late
Chiefs.
80s, early 90s for sure.
Michigan.
Michigan, I think this would be cool for the Fab Five.
Five.
Yeah. Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward.
John Van
Probably the
Beesbrook.
first one. This is
No,
a
definitely,
duplicate
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, this
Go
year,
ahead.
you got to get Bo Jackson or Howie Long.
And the thing about this
Oh.
one is it's the Los Angeles Raiders versus
That's why I said Howie
the
Long or
Oakland,
Bo,
yeah.
because they were Los
And
Angeles.
those are
not-
things you have to pay attention to when getting
This is a good one.
autographs.
But keep going. There's a nice.
The Bulls, boy, if you got Michael Jordan on that, good Lord.
We might have to talk on this one.
That's an 80s version,
Yes,
if I
sir.
remember
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. We might
Show
be,
it to everybody.
Yes, sir. That one might be. In the Tar Heels.
Michael Jordan on that would be
Yes,
the
sir.
coolest thing in the world. Mike, if Michael Jordan, if you're listening, I'd like to have you autograph
Yeah,
that.
stop
Just-
by
yeah.
next time you're in
Pull
the
into
area.
Uniontown.
Yeah, we'll take you.
He
to
has
lunch.
been in Fayette County at
Yeah,
one point.
yeah, yeah.
I do have an autographed Nemacolin golf outing
Well, it's- yeah,
thing
uh,
certified by him. Thanks to my buddy Jeff. We're still looking for someone to buy that.
Whenever he would.
The Lemieux Foundation.
Thank you. Yeah, he would always swing through here. All right, man. We're about got to wrap it
That
up
was a cool
soon.
looking.
Yeah, that was fun. That was memory lane there. Mm-hmm. But okay, card show. What's the date on that again?
26th and 27th of December. We're looking to have the biggest show ever. Can't wait.
And Hillbilly's Got Talent, November 12th up in Donegal. Get on, click below to get registered for that. And Rise Wrestling is next. We'll see you next week.
Ken's got a fan that chills the night.